Okay, so tenses was the beginning. Okay, and first of all, we discussed what is meant by tense. Okay, so tense means generally time. Okay, tense is another word for time. So it refers to the time in which an action is performed. It can be any action. Okay, there are plenty of actions that we do every day. Okay, we happen to perform so many things in our day to day lives, and they are all referred to as actions. Okay, so tense refers to the time in which an action is done. Okay, because each action is done on a particular time. Okay, for example, you wake up in the morning, you have your breakfast in the morning, you have your lunch in the afternoon, you go to bed at night. Okay, then you come back from school in the evening. So each action has a particular time in which an action is done. Okay, so tense refers to that time. Okay, but it doesn't tell us the clock time. Clock time is something which runs for 20 minutes, 12 o'clock, 30, 1 o'clock, 1:30, not like that. It is about the three basic tense and future tense. But again, if we divide these tenses into four, each of these tenses again divided 4 into 3, 12. Basically, there are three tenses: present tense, past tense, and future tense. But we are again dividing it, each of the tense is again divided into four. Okay, for the purpose of grammatical study. Okay, for grammar purpose we have to divide it into four. So present is divided into four, past is divided into four, future is also divided into four. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 gives you 12 tenses in total. Okay, then later we discussed their names also. Okay, we will just check their names. Yes, so their names are simple. Actually, the tenses began with a story. Okay, this actually was discussed with the help of a small story. Okay, once upon a time in a village, there was an old man. His name was Tense. Okay, his name was Tense. Okay, and he had three children. What are their names? Present, past, and future. So usually we have the practice of adding our father's name or our family name or our house name along with our name in the form of initial or as an expansion. Okay. So present, past and future, both all these three children decided to set their father's name along with their name. Okay, so along with their names, they included their father's name, that is tense. So present became present tense, past became past tense, and future became future tense. Now these three children got married. Okay, these three children grew up. They have grown up and they got married, and each of these three children have four children now. That is, present tense is having four children, past tense is having four children, future tense is also having four children. So now let's look at their names. Okay, we have to check their names. So present tense is having four children, I said. So he named his children as simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. Next, coming to the past tense, he also has four children. So he named his children as simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. And the future tense also did the same thing. He also named his children as simple future, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. Okay, so now you might think why all the tenses are having their father's name. That is, present, past, and future, these three tenses have their father's name. Tense, tense, tense. You can check it here. Present tense, past tense, future tense. Okay, now this present, past, and future have also got married, and each of them are having four children. Each of them are having four children. So all these three tenses named their children in the same way. Okay, what are their names? Simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. Okay, so present old குழந்தைகள், their names are simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. Now coming to the children of past. Past ஓடு குழந்தைகளுக்கும் the same name. Simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. Future ஓடு குழந்தைகளுக்கும் அதே மாதிரி simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. So what happened? People started getting confused in that village. Okay, if someone calls simple, மூணு simple இருக்கு. If someone calls continuous, மூணு continuous. Okay, if someone calls the name perfect, again three children. Perfect continuous. அப்படி கூப்பிட்டாலும் மூணு குழந்தைகளும் வருது. So how to differentiate them? How to classify them or how to identify them? That is the reason we have given the name present, past and future before their names. That is why we are discussing it as simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. So இந்த நாலு குழந்தைகளும் யாரோட குழந்தைகள்? Present tense ஓடு. Now moving to past tense. Simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. Now simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense. So only if we call in this manner, only if we call them in their full name, we can identify whom we are actually meaning. Otherwise we will totally get confused. So this is what we have to basically know while studying tenses. Okay, I hope this section will be clear for all of you. Okay, so now I'm moving to present tense. Okay, present tense, I'm just taking 5 minutes to explain this because this was the main topic on last Sunday. So present tense, as we all know, இப்ப நடக்கிறது, that is present tense. Okay, so present tense is again divided into four as said. First one is simple present tense. So simple present tense is used to show a habit, routine, practice or a universal truth that happens in the day-to-day life. Okay, the habits, routines, practice, universal truth. Universal truth means the truth that cannot be denied. For example, the earth is spherical in shape. The sun rises in the east. These are all called universal truths. Okay, habit means, for example, the man smokes, or you can say the girl smokes, the man smokes. These are all certain habits. I regularly exercise. That is a habit. I go for a walk in the morning. That is a habit or a routine. Okay. Now coming to practice, I can tell I am a dance teacher. Imagine that I am a dance teacher. Then I can tell I practice dance every day. So that is a practice. So such practices, habits, routines and universal truths are expressed in the simple present tense. Now moving to the substructure. The structure of simple present tense is subject plus V1 plus object. Okay. And then we discuss some examples. Now moving to present continuous tense. The second one. A sentence is in present continuous tense if the subject is continuously doing an action in the present tense. For example, right now I am teaching you. Right now I am teaching you tenses. Right now what Pranav is doing? Pranav is studying or Pranav is attending the class. Or I can tell Aradhana is reading. Aradhana is speaking. So right now whatever you are doing, that will come under the present continuous tense. So the structure is subject plus is or am or are plus the ing form of the verb Okay, so sometimes sentences might be positive or negative. That doesn't matter. Present perfect tense means it is to show an action which has already happened a few minutes or a few hours before. Structure of the sentences, yeah, structure is subject plus has or have plus V3 form of the verb plus object. So V3 means that is write, wrote, written. So written is the V3 form of write. Come, came, come. Come is the V3 form for come. Then speak, spoke, spoken. Spoken is the V3 form for speak. Okay, so we discussed some examples. And then finally, the fourth one is present perfect continuous tense. So here, this tense will have two nature. One is the action must be continuous. The second thing, the action had already begun in the past and is still continuing. An action that already began in the past and is still continuing. Then such cases are expressed in present perfect continuous tense. So examples, Mala has been working here for 10 years. So actually when did Mala join? She joined the company 10 years back. So that is coming in past tense. But still she is working. Okay, isn't it? She is still working. So I have to write Mala has been working here for 10 years. So this is in present perfect continuous tense. Ravi has been a teacher from 2010. Okay, so in 2010, Ravi started working as a teacher and still he is doing the same profession. So Ravi has been a teacher from 2010. So the structure, what is the structure? Subject plus has or have been plus V1 plus ing plus object. Why are we again using this V1 plus ing? Can you just tell? Why are we again using this ing form of the verb? Yes, Pranav, can you just tell why are we still using that ing form of the verb? Where are we actually using this?
Ma'am, we are doing that action still, ma'am.
Still, that is continuously.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
wherever continuous comes, then we have to use the ing form of the verb. Yes. So in present continuous and in present perfect continuous, you are using this V1 plus ing form. Okay. So please note that. This is where we stopped in the previous class. Now we are going to begin the next tense, that is past tense. Okay. So past tense, mudinju pona kalam. Okay. Or something that is completed or something that is already happened. That is past tense. Okay. So now you can please listen to the screen. What I explained till now is the recap of the previous class. Okay, so now we can begin the past tense. Yes, Pranav, can you read the first sentence? Simple past. So the
Simple past
first,
tense.
yeah, first, so under past tense, we are again having four tenses. What are their names? Simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. So the first one will be simple past tense. Yes, Pranav, carry on.
In the above examples, the action is already completed by the
No, I
subject.
want the definition. I want the definition. First point.
Example 1. I
No.
ate an
Simple
apple.
past tense is no. See, I have zoomed the screen. Can you
Yes.
see this? Simple
Yes.
past tense is used to other first sentence.
Simple Simple past tense is used to denote an action that is completed in the past. Example
Okay. Hmm.
1.
Okay.
I
Wait.
ate an apple. Example 2. She gave me a pen. In the
Okay.
ab-
Enough.
in
Enough.
the
That's enough. That's enough. Okay. So simple past tense means it is a tense used to denote or used to show whether an action is fully done or it is completely done in the past. Okay. For example, if I'm telling I ate an apple, okay, if I'm telling I ate an apple, that is completely done. Okay, there was an apple. I saw that apple and I took it and I ate it. That's it. I have completely eaten it. Okay, I have done that thing. Okay, the action is over. So nothing is there to discuss about it in the present. So simple past tense is used to denote such actions that is fully done in the past. Okay, complete அது முடிஞ்சு போச்சு. Okay, nothing is there to discuss in the present. So examples, I ate an apple, she gave me a pen. So in the above examples, the action is already completed by the subjects I and she. Okay, so who are the subjects in the first two examples? Yes, who are the subjects? Aradhana, can you identify the subject in the first sentence?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Uh,
What is
uh,
the subject in the first sentence? Example 1.
I ate.
Subject. I want only the subject.
8.
8. Yes, very good. No, 8 is the verb. I am asking the subject. I is the subject. Okay. Who is the subject? A person
I.
who does the action is the subject. A person or a thing, whoever is doing that action, no, that person is called the subject. So I is the subject. Okay. What about the second one?
She, ma'am.
She.
She is the subject in the second sentence. Okay. So hence here this above examples, the action is already completed by the subjects I and she. Hence the sentences are written in simple present tense. Sorry, simple past tense. Okay. Now look at the structure of the sentence. So we discussed structures for all the previous tenses also. Okay. So structure is very important to be known. So what is the structure of simple past? Subject plus V2 plus object. Okay, subject plus V2. What is V2? V2. What is V2? Yes, Pranav?
Past tense.
Yeah, past tense. Yes, it is the past form of the verb. So here you can now look at these examples. I ate an apple. She gave me a pen. So can you identify the V2s in the examples?
8.
Hmm.
Give.
Yeah, ate and gave. Okay, ate is the past tense of eat, gave is the past tense of give. So I ate an apple. So subject is there, verb is there, and finally an apple will be the object. Likewise, she is the subject, gave is the verb, me a pen. That will be the object. Okay, so this is how you have to identify the subject and object and verb. Okay, now we are having some examples. I want each one of you to read it. Yes, Appu can start. Yes, Appu, you can start reading. Yeah.
Mala gave me a notebook.
Okay. So can you identify this subject, verb, and object?
Mala subject.
Hmm.
Gave is verb.
Hmm.
Notebook is object.
Me a notebook. மிச்சம் வரது எல்லாமே ஆப்ஜெக்டா கன்சிடர் பண்ணணும். ஓகே, இஃப் யூ ஹவ் டேக்கன் த சப்ஜெக்ட் அண்ட் தி வேர்ப், பேலன்ஸ் வரது எல்லாமே ஆப்ஜெக்டா கன்சிடர் பண்ணணும். ஓகே, ஸோ கேவ் மீ, சாரி, மாலா இஸ் அ சப்ஜெக்ட், கேவ் இஸ் தி வேர்ப், மீ a notebook, that will be the object. Okay, yes. Next one, Aradhana, can you try? Yes, Aradhana, I called you only. Okay, Pranav, can you try?
Ma'am.
Yes. Okay, Aradhana. Okay, Aradhana, please read the second sentence.
Yes, ma'am. Sheila worked for 10 hours yesterday. Sheila
Okay.
is subject, ma'am.
Hmm.
Worked for 10. Worked for 10. Worked
Hmm.
for 10 hours is uh, verb, ma'am.
Hmm.
Yesterday is the object, ma'am.
One small correction, Aradhana. Sheila is the subject. Okay, that is correct. Worked only will be there in verb. Okay, you should take only one word for that verb. Okay, verb cannot be more than one word. So worked மட்டும்தான் verb எடுக்கணும். Okay, so Sheila is the subject. worked is the verb. For 10 hours yesterday அப்படிங்கிறது it will come under object. Okay, so object means see this portion. I have highlighted that. That is the object.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Okay. Next, Pranav, can you read the third one?
Ma'am,
Pranav.
can I say the third one, ma'am?
Okay, then you try. Then after that, Pranav can do. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Gokul conserved plenty of medicines.
Hmm.
Gokul is subject, ma'am.
Hmm.
Consumed is
Consumed.
verb. Conserved is verb, ma'am.
Hmm.
Plenty of medicines is object, ma'am.
Very good. It is consumed. Okay, consume means to eat. To eat or to take inside. Okay, consuming. Okay, the Gokul consumed plenty of medicines. Gokul is the subject, consumed is the verb, and plenty of medicines is the object. Very good. Okay. Now,
Ma'am,
yes, yes.
Miss,
Yes,
ma'am,
yes.
what is meaning of plenty?
Plenty means many, so much. Okay, so much medicine, like that. Okay. Yes. Next one. Can you try the fourth one, Appu? You can read the sentence. Okay, if you don't know the answer, that's fine. You can read the sentence.
She was a good girl.
Okay, so here no, the subject will be she. Okay, and verb you cannot find an action word here, but we are having one helping verb, was. Was is actually a helping verb. It's not a main verb, it is not an action verb, it's a helping verb. So was is a verb and a good girl is the object. So we are having subject and V2.
Auxiliary verb.
Yes, exactly. Was is called as the auxiliary verb. Very good. So auxiliary verbs sometimes take the role of the main verb in the sentences. Okay, so this is an example for that. Okay, then can you try the fifth one, Appu?
I did all the jobs alone.
Hmm. Okay, so who will be the subject here?
I.
Very good.
Verb
Verb.
is did.
Very good.
The remaining subject.
Yes, all the jobs alone. Very good. So did is also an auxiliary verb. Okay, it is not a main verb, but we consider it as the verb here. Next, Amala Jyoti, can you read the next one? Guys, please do respond. Only 2 or 3 people are coming again and again. The strength itself is very low today. It is because of the quarterly exams, I know. But those who are present in the meet, if we call their names, you have to respond. This is the basic thing that you have to know. If a teacher is calling, no, then you should have the basic manners or the courtesy to answer. Yes or no, தெரியுமா தெரியாதாங்கிறது that is secondary. நீங்க கரெக்டா ஆன்சர் பண்ணலன்னா ஐ எம் நாட் கோயிங் டு ஸ்கோல்ட் யூ. பட் நேம் கூப்பிடும்போது உங்களுக்கு அந்த ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்றதுக்கான அந்த பேசிக் மேனர்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு வேணும்மா. Because you should know how to behave properly like that in class. Amala Jyoti, you are there in the meet. ஆனா கூப்பிட்டா நீங்க பேசவே மாட்டேங்க. WhatsApp messages and all you are doing very well, but you are not at all responding in the class. Jenny, those who are not interested, no, then why you are attending the class? That's what I am asking. If you really want to learn, then you have to come up. If you simply sit like this dumb, no learning will be possible. Only if you interact, you will come to know a lot of things. You will come to know how to learn what is what. What are the different things that you have to know? Only then you will know. If you just simply sit quietly like this, no, nobody will be there to help you. You will be quiet like this forever. என்னைக்குமே அப்புறம் நீங்க இப்படியே இருந்துருவீங்க.
மைக் ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கா? என்ன பேசுங்களே, எல்லாரும் யாரோ ஒருத்தர் பேசுங்களே. ஸ்ரீனிவாசன் கிட்ட
Yes, Jenny.
I think Srinivasan will.
Yeah, Srinivasan, can you read the sixth one?
Yeah, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please do read it.
Nobody helped me to complete my work.
Okay. Can you read the seventh one also?
Jitin repaired the loan last month.
Okay. So here, nobody helped me to complete my work. So here we can say that the subject will be nobody. Nobody is the subject. Yarume, nobody. Helped is the verb, and me to complete the work. Okay, that will be the object. This object is something that cannot be definitely mentioned. Okay, we cannot tell that there will be only 3 words or 2 words under object. Object can be of any length. If you identify the subject and verb, then all that comes after that will be object. Okay. Now next comes Jenny. Okay. Okay, then try to answer in the comment box. Jenny can use the comments box. Okay, if I ask questions, type it in the comment box and send. Next is Jitin repaid the loan last month. Okay, repaying means to pay back. So Jitin repaid the loan last month. Okay, Jenny, can you just mention the subject and the verb in the comment box? You do one thing, Jenny. Type the subject and the verb in the comment box and send it. Okay, what is Jitin? You have sent Jitin. What is the role of Jitin? Is it the subject or verb or object? What is it? Okay, subject. Good. Okay, what about the verb? Yes, quick. No, last month is it will come under the object. Okay. Repaid is the loan. It is the verb. Repaid is the verb. Okay. Paying, repaying. Repaid. Repaid. It is the past tense of repay. Okay. Repay means to pay back. Okay. So repay is the V1. Repaid means it is the V2. Okay, V3 will also be the same. Okay. So Jitin repaid the loan last month. So that will, the loan last month will be the object. Now, next one, who can read? Aradhana, can you read the next one?
Yes, ma'am. Ajay drove. Ajay drove his new car in the. What is that, ma'am?
Junction.
In this, Ajay is subject, ma'am. Drove is verb, ma'am. His new car in the junction is object, ma'am.
Very good. Very good. Ajay, subject. Drove is the V2 and the remaining object. Very good. See, if you just focus, no, it is very, very simple topic, ma'am. Tenses is not at all a difficult topic. After all, a 4th standard child is able to answer this. Okay, yes, what is the difference in drove and driven? Drove is the V2 and driven is the V3 form.
Of the drive, ma'am.
Yes, first form must be drive. What did you tell, ma? I didn't hear you.
Ma'am, drive is past tense of drive is the drove, ma'am.
Yes. So drove is V2 for drive. So we have there actually see, Appu, please listen. There are 3 forms for every verb. Okay. Every verb has 3 forms, V1, V2 and V3. Okay. So some verbs, no, they will be having different names for V2 and V3. There are some verbs which are having the V2 and V3 same. For example, complete, completed, completed. Then I can tell work, worked, talk, talked. Okay, actually there are two kinds of verbs. Okay, where V2 and V3 are same, that is one category. V2 is also different, V3 is also different, everything is different, that is another category. So V2, V1 is drive, V2 is drove, and V3 is driven. Please check the chat box. Okay, I have given it in detail. There are some verbs which have that V1 and V3 the same. What is the meaning of junction? Junction means it is a point where many roads connect. Okay, you would have seen 3 or 4 roads meet at the same point. Okay, one person will be coming from Kamaraj Nagar, another person will be coming from Nehru Nagar, another girl will be coming from what to say, some other Nagar. Okay, Netaji Nagar. So Netaji Nagar, Nehru Nagar, Kamaraj Nagar, all this will meet at one point. That point is that meeting point, common meeting point is called the junction. Okay. Okay, actually, where are you from, Jenny? Coimbatore, right? Which area in Coimbatore? Appu, which have same verbs? Same verb you are asking that V1 and V3, huh?
V1.
Just a minute, Appu, just a minute. Jenny Jasmine Sundarapuram. Okay. In Sundarapuram, you can see one junction. That is while coming from that phase 1 Kurchi and meeting that from Sundarapuram, 2 roads are going, right? One is towards Kurchi phase 1 and other one is towards phase 2. So that point, no, that Sri Ananda's, so one of the hotel Annapurni, so many hotels are there. Some purchasing area is there, one town-like area. Actually, I like Sundarapuram personally. Okay, that is a junction. Clear? Yes. Yes, Appu, you are asking that V1, V3, huh?
Ma'am, including V1.
Including V1, Puriyala, can you explain in Tamil?
மேம் V1 V2 V3ல வந்து some words வந்து சேமா இருக்கு மேம்.
மூணுமே சேமா இருக்கிறது you are asking. All the 3, okay, that can be
Yes,
told
ma'am.
cut, then put. Okay, these 2 words are commonly told like that. Cut and put. Some children will tell, ma'am, I cutted my hand. I putted the vegetable. Oh God, that is rubbish, Therima. Even today, after passing 10th standard, they will tell this, I cutted my hand. I cutted the vegetable. Horrible to hear that. I putted some water in the pan. So please don't tell that. It is cut. Put. Okay? Clear? Okay. So now we are moving to we are having 3 more examples. Yes, Karunanidhi, Kavini, are you there in the meet? Kavini, yes, Kavini, can you read it? 8th one, ma.
The television was repaired.
Okay.
The television is the subject, ma'am.
Okay.
Was is the verb. Repaired is the object.
One small correction, Kavini. The television is the subject, okay. Was repaired, they both will be verbs. Repaired is a verb, Liya. Repaired is verb, repair. Repairing is verb. So what you have to do is, in this sentence, there is no object. That is the answer, okay. In this sentence, this is a special sentence, you don't have object. Only S and V are there here. Okay. Fine. Anyways, it was a good attempt. Yeah. Can you try the next one?
Okay, ma'am. The children woke up early in the morning. The children is the subject. Woke is the verb. Up early in the morning is the object.
Yes, very good. And last one, Appu, can you do it?
Yes, ma'am. She got injured as a result of the car accident. He subject.
Okay.
Got injured is verb.
Very good.
Remaining is object.
Very good. Okay. So you understood how to do that classification. Very good. Okay. Okay, fine. So this is all about simple past. Okay. Simple past will have only 3 people. Subject, V2 and object. In some sentences, object also will not be there. Only subject and V2 will be there. If I say boys played, okay, I would like to give one example here. Okay, just listen. Yeah, if I write here, boys played. Okay, what will be the subject and verb here? Kavini, can you try?
Boys is the subject, played is the verb, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Now, birds flew. Birds flew is Aradhana. Yeah.
Birds is a subject, ma'am. Flew is a verb, ma'am.
Yeah. So here we are in these cases we are having only S and V. Okay. Now I can tell woman cook. Woman cooked. What about this? What
Woman
are,
is woman is subject, ma'am. Cooked is a verb, ma'am.
Very good. Can you give one example like this with only S and V?
Uh, uh,
Okay, I will do one thing. Children played or children studied. Okay, already I have given played. So children studied. Again, here you are having only S and V. Okay, can anyone give one example? One more, just one more example I want. Anything you can give.
ma'am,
Yes,
girls' toilet,
girls.
girls, yeah. Girls' cupboard,
Cupboard, that will be an object. I want a verb. I can say girls dressed up. Yes, someone has raised their hands. Yes, please.
I, ma'am.
Sorry,
I eat.
I eat.
Yes, ma'am.
You can't say eat. You have to say ate because we are discussing past tense.
Okay, ma'am.
I ate. Okay, I ate, or you can simply tell. Okay, I ate.
She
That's
ran.
fine. Ah, very good. She ran. That's it. Simple examples. That's what I'm asking. Okay, so in these cases, you are having only the subject and the verb. Okay, so every time it's not necessary that without object, the subject cannot exist. There is no rule like that. Every time we don't require a subject. At some places, no, subject and verb itself are sufficient. Okay, fine. Now moving to the next tense, past continuous tense. Kavini, can you read the definition?
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
Past continuous is used to show an action that was continuously happening in the past.
Okay. So, while discussing present continuous tense, we already know what is present continuous tense is. Present continuous is to show an action that is happening continuously in the present. Right now. Okay, right now, see, right now, what am I doing? What am I doing now? Right now. இப்போ நான் என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்?
Teaching, ma'am.
So I am teaching. So that is an example for present continuous tense. Past continuous means an action that was continuously done in the past. For example, Rani was driving when I called her. Or you can tell when I called her, Rani was driving. Okay, so Rani was driving. That is the main part of the sentence. Leave that when I called her. Leave it. Rani was driving. So here Rani was continuously doing an action in the past. Okay. Yes. Can you read the second and third examples? Kavini.
Ma'am.
I was washing the
Yes, I will
utensils.
give chance. I will give chance to all. Okay. I was washing the utensils. Okay. Next.
Ma'am.
Rekha and Raki were hard-working students.
Yes, Apu. What's your doubt?
Ma'am, I tell one example.
Yes.
She was teaching when students are listening class.
She was teaching. Very good. She was teaching when students
Are listening the class.
Okay, when students are listening to the class. Okay, fine. That's a good example. Okay. So, Rekha and Rani were hard-working students. I was washing the utensils. So all these examples, no, the subjects Rani, Rekha, and I were doing an action in the past continuously. That is why we are reading these sentences in past continuous tense. Okay, so now we will move to the structure. The structure of past continuous tense is subject plus was or were plus the ing form of the verb plus object. So again we are using that ing form of the verb because this is a continuous tense. Okay, so in all the continuous tenses, we will use this V1 plus ing. That will be a common thing. Okay, subject, fine, was or were. Okay, when will we use this were and when will we use was? When can we use was and were? What is the difference?
Was is singular, where is plural.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so now we will move to the example.
Subject, a portrait is object.
Okay, Apu, in which class you are studying?
11th standard.
Okay, which group? Which group?
Biomax, miss.
Biomax. Okay, okay, fine. You were also there in that TNCM class, right?
Yes, miss.
Okay, good, good, good. Keep going. Okay, now second one, Kavini.
Yes, ma'am. Abarna was cooking a delicious dish. Abarna is the subject. Was cooking is verb. A delicious dish is object.
Very good. Aradhana.
Yes, ma'am. Anjali was driving a scooter. Anjali is subject. Was driving is verb. A scooter is object.
Very good. Okay. Next, who is ready to read? Pranav, are you there? I want somebody else to read. Pranav? Yes, who's that? Aradhana, you read just now. We will give chance to everyone, ma. Okay. Srinivasan, can you read the fourth one?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on, Srinivasan. You were very active in that TNCM class. Here also, I want your activity.
Shiva was supplying food in the hotel.
Okay, so identify the subject, verb, and object.
Shiva is subject, ma'am.
Yes?
Verb was supplying.
Very good. Was supplying. Okay, you have to tell both was and supplying because was is a helping verb, supplying is the main verb. So you have to club both of them together and tell. Very good. And what about the object?
Food in the hotel, ma'am.
Food in the hotel. Yes, that will be the completely object. You have to consider it as object. Okay. Yes. Next, Amala Jyoti, will you respond?
Can I, ma'am?
Yes. Ratimalar, your name? Prakshana. Yes, Prakshana. You people are joining late, so I'm not knowing. Yeah. Okay.
Ma'am, I'm forgotten, ma'am.
You should not forget. Okay, read it.
Bala was taking orders from the customers. Bala is subject, ma'am. Was taking is verb, ma'am. Order from the customer is subject. Sorry, object,
Very
ma'am.
good, very good. Please try to join on time because students like Aradhana, Prakshana, Then Jenny was also a very active student, but nowadays she's not able to respond due to some issues in her phone. See, if you are very active, no, even I am getting enthralled. Even my thrill is also going up. Okay. So even if times reaches 11:30, no, I don't feel like stopping the class. I just want to continue it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Next one. Yeah. Next. Who is ready to read? Prema is not there in today's class. Is Prema there? Nattam Prema.
Ma'am?
Nisha. Nobody is there today. What happened?
Ma'am?
Yes, Aradhana. Okay.
Lakshmi was thinking.
Hmm.
Lakshmi was thinking about her exam. Lakshmi is subject, ma'am. Was thinking is verb, ma'am. About her exam is object, ma'am.
Very good. Okay. Srinivasan, can you try? Yes, Aradhana.
Ma'am,
Yes,
you can take Saturday also spoken English class now, ma'am.
That I think Keshav Murthy sir should approve. Then I will do it. If you all agree, then I will take. Okay, after this class, we will discuss it. Okay, sure.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Srinivasan. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Sridevi was praying in the temple.
Okay.
Sridevi subject was praying. Verb was praying. The temple object, ma'am.
Very good. I think Aradhana skipped that. Okay, Lakshmi was thinking about her exams. That comes only next. Okay.
Sorry,
Fine.
ma'am.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Then who can read the next one, Kavini?
Yes, ma'am. Lakshmi was thinking about
That is
her
already done. That's done, ma. You can move to the next one.
Okay, ma'am. Kannan was playing video games. Kannan is the subject. Was playing is the verb. Video games is the object.
Okay. Next one. Rakshana.
Yes, ma'am. Jaya was walking on the road. Jaya is subject, ma'am. Was walking is verb, ma'am. On the road is object, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Who is going to attempt the last one? Who is willing to do that last question? Yes, please. Yes, yeah, who has raised? I think Aradhana came first. I think, right? So Aradhana, let her do. Appu, I will give you the next chance. Okay. Yes, Aradhana.
Abhi was writing a letter. Abhi is subject, ma'am. Was writing is verb, ma'am. Your letter is object, ma'am.
Perfect. Okay. So now we are moving to the seventh tense, which is past perfect tense. This tense, it is actually interesting to know. Okay, I have to explain this in Tamil for you. Past perfect tense அப்படிங்கிறது இப்போ நம்ம வந்து simple past பார்த்தோம். We know what is simple past. Just to simply tell an action that is completed in the past. Past continuous was to show an action that was continuously happening in the past. Past perfect is not something like that. ரெண்டு actions pastல நடந்திருக்கும். Okay, two actions would have taken place in the past. ஒண்ணுக்கு பின்னாடி இன்னொன்னு நடந்திருக்கும். பாஸ்ட்லயே ரெண்டு விஷயங்கள் ஒன்னு முடிஞ்ச உடனே இன்னொன்னு நடந்திருக்கும். Okay, so to show that two actions we are using this past perfect tense. அப்ப இதுல ரெண்டு ஆக்ஷன் நடந்தது சொல்றோம் இல்லையா? One first action, then the second action. So past perfect tense is used to show that first action. Okay, if two actions had taken place, definitely the one action would have taken first, then only the second action would have taken. So where are we using this past perfect? To show that first action. Okay, so can Aradhana read the definition?
கூப்பிடுறாங்க. definition read பண்ண சொல்றாங்க.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Read the 2 points, Aradhana.
Yes, ma'am. Past perfect tense is used to denote two actions that had taken place in the past, one after the other. One action could have taken place before the second action. So past perfect tense is used to show that first action.
Yes, இதுதான் நான் சொன்னேன். The past perfect tense is used to show, it is used to highlight that first action. Now we can read the examples, then you can understand. Prakshana, sorry, Appu, can you read that first example? Appu? Okay, Appu, you are in mute, Appu. Okay. Prakshana, can you read the example, ma?
Okay, ma'am. First example. When we reached the station, the train had gone left.
Okay, we will take the train had gone. Okay, fine. So when we reached the station, the train had gone. என்ன சொல்றாங்க? நாங்க ஸ்டேஷன் ரீச் ஆனப்போ இல்லைன்னா நாங்க ஸ்டேஷன் ரீச் ஆகிறதுக்குள்ள the train had gone. நாங்க ஸ்டேஷன் ரீச் ஆகும்போது ட்ரெயின் போயிடுச்சு. So here, which action would have taken place first? Yes, Prakshana. இதுல எது முதல்ல நடந்திருக்கும்? ஸ்டேஷன்ல ரீச் ஆகுறதா இல்ல ட்ரெயின் போனதா?
ட்ரெயின் போனது மேம். gone மேம்.
the train போனது தான் first நடந்திருக்கும். That is what we are telling. When we reached the station, the train had gone. Now read the second example.
Okay, ma'am. Second example. By the time you reached home, the children had slept.
Okay. Slept in past tense of sleep. Okay. இங்க வந்து எது முதல்ல நடந்திருக்கும்? வீட்ல ரீச் ஆனதா இல்ல குழந்தைகள் தூங்கினதா?
Second thing, ma'am.
The children had slept.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
இங்க வந்து second part of the sentence is the action that happened first. கோமா முடிஞ்சு வரது பார்ட் வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா இங்க முதல்ல நடந்த விஷயம். By the time you reached home அப்படிங்கிறது second நடந்த action. So here the actions that happened first are mentioned in the second part of the sentence. Okay. So now look at the structure. What is the structure? Can anyone read? Structure of past perfect.
Can I read my structure? Subject plus had plus V3 plus object.
Subject plus had plus V3 plus object. So now you just check the example. இதே structure தானா examplesல check பண்ணுங்க. Subject, the train, plus had, plus V3, gone is the V3. Then no need of object. As I said, all sentences don't require object. Similarly, in this sentence, see, the children is the subject. Had plus V3. Okay, leave the object, no need. So we can understand that past perfect tense is seen in the second part of the sentence. The first part of the sentence is given in simple past tense. When we reached the station, by the time you reached home, இதெல்லாம் வந்து it is in simple past. Past perfect tense is applied in that second half only, after that comma. Okay, so you have to give importance for that. Sometimes we can also write the sentence like this: the train had gone when we reached the station. அப்படி எழுதலாமா? Is it correct?
No, ma'am.
The train had gone when we reached the station. இப்படி எழுதினா அது மீனிங் கிடைக்கிறதா? மீனிங் கொடுக்குமா? கொடுக்குமே. Why not? இப்படியும் எழுதலாம். இங்க மீனிங் வந்து இங்க ஆர்டர்ல இல்ல, இங்க மேட்டர். நீங்க ஆர்டர் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எழுத வேண்டியது லாஸ்ட் எழுதினாலும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை. இந்த பாஸ்ட் பெர்ஃபெக்ட் டென்ஸை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் யூ கேன் ரைட் இட் இன் எனி ஆர்டர். Even if you write like this, the train had gone when we reached the station, That is also correct, man. Nothing is wrong. Or you can write when we reached the station, the train had gone. But இங்க நான் அண்டர்லைன் பண்ணியிருக்கிற பார்ட் மட்டும்தான் பாஸ் பர்ஃபெக்ட்ல வரும். இப்ப புரியுதா? Is it clear? Now, the second example. By the time you reached home, the children had slept. Can you rephrase it, Kavini?
Yes, ma'am. Children had slept by the time you reached home.
Okay, so you have to tell the children had slept.
Ma'am, one mistake, ma'am. The
Yes.
CHILD ought not to come, ma'am. You
sorry, ma?
type F, ma'am.
Where, ma? Yes. There is a typing mistake. Yes. I'll path it. Yes. Thank you. The children had slept by the time you reached home. Okay. So here again, I have just changed the order. Okay, I have not done any other correction. So this is also correct. That is what I am trying to explain. Okay, so that's it. This is all about past perfect tense. வேற எதுவுமே இதுல கன்ஃபியூஷன் வரதுக்கு இல்லை. ஆர்டர் வந்து அந்த பக்கம் இந்த பக்கம் சேஞ்ச் ஆகலாம், பட் தட் இஸ் நாட் அ மிஸ்டேக். ஓகே, நவ் வி வில் லுக் அட் சம் எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸ். Okay, I want each one of you to read one example. I will start with Kavini itself.
When Sulu reached home, the maid had left.
Okay. Now, no need to identify that. You can just, if you have doubt, you can ask me. You can do that as your like a homework. You can think it in your mind. Subject edu, object edu, you can just think it. Okay, no need to tell me. Okay. Yes, next one. Aradhana, please read it. Yes, second example. Please read it.
Can I read, ma'am?
Yes, Appu. Yeah.
Ma'am.
Aradhana can do it next.
Okay, ma'am.
When I reached the office, the manager had left or gone from the cabin.
Okay, both are V3 only. Left or gone, both are the V3 forms. Next, Aradhana.
Yes, ma'am. By the time the children said to steady, the power had gone.
Okay, so here in which part of the sentence I have used past perfect tense? In the first part or second part?
In second part.
Very good. Yes. Okay. Next, Prakshana.
Yes, ma'am.
Fourth one.
Okay, ma'am. By the time you called me, I had ordered the medicines.
Okay. Again, here I have made it in the second part.
Yes, ma'am.
Next one. Who is ready to read? Srinivasan. There are only 5 people who are responding. Pranav? No response. Yes, Pranav, can you read the next one?
Yes, ma'am. Before the meeting, Nanda had departed the office.
Okay. So where have I used past perfect tense here?
Ma'am, before the meeting. Ma'am, Nanda had departed the office.
There only you are having that structure. Subject plus V3 plus object. Okay. Subject plus had plus V3 plus object. Okay. Read that next one also, Pranav.
The flight had taken off from the airport.
Okay. So here there is only one part. There is no comma or any separation. So I have given it in the first part. Yes. Next one, Prakshana.
It had rained when the children went to play.
Okay. So which one will you consider here?
Went, ma'am.
Sorry, I'm not getting you.
V3 is went, ma'am.
No. It had rained. You should check where had is given.
Okay, ma'am.
Had enga kuduthirukku adu kuda you have to check. So it had subject plus had plus V3. So it comes in the first part.
Okay, ma'am.
Next one, Appu.
The student The students had complete the project before the stipulated date.
Stipulated date. Okay. Stipulated means before the mentioned date. Okay. Next one. Nit Aradhana. Okay, Kavini, you can do the last one. Next, Aradhana.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm. Aradhana, you are not there again. Okay, Kavini, continue.
Ma'am,
I read the next one.
uh, the bank had
Hmm? Okay,
bank.
you are reading the last one. I want you to read that before one.
Okay, ma'am. The train had left the plant platform when I reached the station.
Hmm. Your focus is going to some other place. That's why you are not knowing what to read and how to read and when to read. Okay, if I call Aradhana, it is reaching you after 10 seconds. Hmm? Yes,
Ma'am, I
Kavini.
go. My mom calls, so that's why I go that side, ma'am.
Okay. Kavini.
The bank had closed before I arrived.
Okay. So that's it for past perfect tense. Okay, and finally we are moving to the fourth type of tense, that is past perfect continuous tense. Okay, so now I want Kavini to read the definition alone.
Past perfect continuous tense is used to show an action that was continuously happening in the past, which was interpreted by another action.
Interrupted. Interrupted தான் நடுவுல குறுக்க வருது. குறுக்க வருதுன்னா அது past perfect tense.
Manu has been practicing football when you called him.
Okay. Kavini.
Raghu had been eating when the milkman rang the bell.
Okay. Pranav.
Can I, ma'am?
Hmm.
Yeah, I will call
Sanjay
you
had
after.
been
Ah.
Sanjay had been driving when I messaged him.
Okay. Prekshana.
Anu had not been responding properly from yesterday.
Hmm.
Negative.
Okay, I have given it a negative because only in this sentence I have mentioned had not been. So if I am using the word not, it becomes a negative sentence. Okay. Last one, who wants to read? Yes, who is that? Karthik and Nitya. Nitya has got so many chances, so I am giving this to Pranav. Yes, quick. Yes, Pranav.
Hmm?
Read
Can you
the
hear me, ma'am?
last example.
Mohan had been working as a salesman till September.
Okay. So till September, Mohan had been working as a salesman. But what happened after September, that is not given. So something had interrupted his work. ஏதோ ஒன்று குறுக்க வந்திருக்கு குறுக்க வருது இட் கேன் பி லைக் he might have gone to some other company or he might have been promoted from salesman to another position. Okay, that no need know all those things. You can just understand இப்போ பாஸ்ட் கண்டினியூஸா ஒரு ஆக்ஷன் நடந்துட்டு இருந்திருக்கு பட் சடன்லி டியூ டு சம் இன்டரப்ஷன் தட் இஸ் ஸ்டாப்ட். So such cases are mentioned in this past perfect continuous tense. Is Appu? Do you have any doubts?
Ma'am. Flower. Which one correct?
Please spell the words.
FLOWER.
FLOWER, that is poo.
Poo.
Flower, we call it flower. Flower is correct. Flower means the meaning changes and spelling also changes. FLOUR, that is that wheat flour, rice flour, arisipodi, godumbu podi, maavu, that meaning will come. Okay. That called flour. Okay. FLOWER has to be spelled as flower. There is one more, FLOR, that is floor, tare. Okay, so floor, flower, and flower. There are three words which are similarly clear.
Clear, ma'am.
Yeah. If any such doubts, if you are also having any doubts, you can ask. General things, we can discuss general things in the class. Okay, so we have 5 more minutes. So I just want to sum up the session. Okay, so we started with the recap of present tense today. Okay, so we have successfully completed the 4 tenses in present tense and past tense. So totally we have completed 4 plus 4, 8 tenses. On next Sunday, we will be beginning the last kind of tense, that is future tense. Okay, so future, that is edirkalam. Edirkalam will be very interesting for you. Okay, because if these two are thorough, then you can very easily crack the third one. Okay, so how was the class? Are you able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then do you have anything to tell? Share anything with me?
I want to tell few things to the students. Students who have been in the class for so many months, say Pranav, Aradhana, Jenny, these are students and couple of others. They are with the class for so many months. We wanted their feedback. You can send in English in written form. How did you start? And now,
It's completely mute.
oh, sorry. No. Now, are you able to hear me?
Okay.
Yeah. So I wanted to tell
Yeah,
the
now it's
students,
okay.
some of the senior students, when I say senior, they have been attending the class for so long, like Pranav, Aradhana, or Jenny, like this, or some more people. So please send your feedback in written form in English in the group, so that other students also may be motivated. So they may be wondering what is this class all about, whether it's useful or not. So when you people who have attended the class, if you tell them it's useful, how much useful you mention in your own words, then that will send a good message to them, and they will also join in the future classes. Number two is this particular
Feedback na opinion, okay. Just
opinion, your
sorry for
feedback.
interruption, sir. Feedback na opinion ma,
Opinion.
உங்களுக்கு என்ன தோணுது இந்த கிளாஸ் உங்களுக்கு யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கா, உங்களோட ஒப்பீனியன் தான் கேக்குறோம். ஓகே
அடுத்தது
ஓகே சார்.
ஒரு இன்னொரு 2-3 கிளாஸ்ல இப்படியே போகும். அதுக்கப்புறம் இந்த பிரணாவ், இந்த ஆராதனா, கப்பல் ஆஃப் அதர்ஸ் வில் பி ப்ரொமோட்டட் டு அனதர் கிளாஸ், நாட் திஸ் கிளாஸ். இவங்களை இங்கேருந்தெல்லாம் துரத்தி விட்டுறலாம். இவங்கள துரத்தி விட்டு தே ஹேவ் டு கோ டு பப்ளிக் ஸ்பீக்கிங் கிளாஸ். இப்போ கொஞ்சம் ஆக்டிவாக இருந்து கொஞ்சம் கற்றுட்டோம்னு நாங்கள் நினைக்கிறோம். வேறு யாராவது நீங்களும் யூ கேன் கம் ஃபார்வர்ட். பப்ளிக் ஸ்பீக்கிங் கிளாஸ்னு ஒன்று ஆரம்பிக்கிறோம் அக்டோபர்லேருந்து. அதுக்கு ஸோ தீஸ் சம் ஆஃப் தெம் ஹூவர் இஸ் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டட் ஆல்சோ, தே கேன் ஜாயின் தேர், தே நீ நாட் கம் ஹியர். இதுக்கு வேறு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வருவாங்க. அகெயின் முதல்ல ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுவோம். இந்த பப்ளிக் ஸ்பீக்கிங் யூ கேன் கம், all these people. No, I'm sure Pranav should be promoted. ஆராதனா கூட சின்ன குழந்தையா இருந்தாலும் ப்ரமோட் பண்ணலான்னு நான் நினைக்கிறேன். I mean the teacher, Anabuni madam let her decide. Jenny kuda I think can be promoted, and a couple of others. So we will start the public speaking class in the first week or second week of October. So adukku munadi you send your feedback, all of you send your feedback, whatever you feel. Okay, எதை இம்ப்ரூவ்மெண்ட் பண்ணணும்னா கூட நீங்க சொல்லுங்க, we can look at. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Okay, students. So see you all on